Let's make our way to the floor. So option here to come into child's pose, or if that doesn't feel good on the knees, puppy pose, where the hips are lifted over the knees and we walk the hands forward. So either one of those. Taking the forehead to the back of the hands or the floor, or even stacking fists, creating a little pillow for the forehead. In some way or another, let the forehead rest on something. Could be a block as well, if we have a block, or a stack of books. This is Sculpt and Flow, so eventually we'll bring weights into our yoga practice in this half hour. And then feel free to stay for the full hour. Peace and Power, I do sign off, and then we'll log back in for the second class because there's 5 minutes in between. So, all right, let's find our breath here in child's pose. You might wiggle your hips a little side to side. And just coming into our space here. Maybe rocking the head a little side to side. Couple more breaths. So if you can, breathing in and out of the nose or in and out of the mouth, perfect. This may be something to practice, is bringing that breath in and out of the nose. All right, let's go ahead and extend the arms forward if they're not already, and we'll walk the hands over to the right. So getting a side stretch. This could even be with the hips lifted a little bit. So walking the hands over to the right, reach a little further with that left hand. Maybe even placing left hand on top of right, and then reaching left sit bone to left heel. Stretch left side body. Let the head go, however, wherever it feels comfortable. And breathe into that side. One more full breath. We'll walk the hands to center and then over to the left. And this side, reaching a little further with the right hand or placing right hand on top of left. And then reach the right sit bone towards the right heel, lengthen through the right side body. Few deep breaths. On your next inhale, come back to center with the hands. Go ahead and come on up, and we'll make our way into down dog. So tuck the toes, spread the fingers nice and wide. Up and back, down dog, creating an inverted V with the body. Now feet can be hip width apart or even wider. That might feel better. You could have the knees bent as much as you'd like here. Working on finding the extension in the spine. So more so the extension in the spine here than reaching the heels towards the floor, which really that's the last thing that we focus on in this pose. More about that strength and extension in the arms and the length in the spine. Here in my mouth. Couple more breaths here. And then on your next inhale, walk the hands back towards the feet and fold forward at the back of your mat. Bend the knees as much as you like. Let the head go, shoulders go. Forward fold, take some breaths there. Shake out the head, yes, no. Hi, Melinda. Amanda's back. Hey, Sarah. Brianne. Hello, Ariel, Linda, Katie, Evelyn, Daniela, Tracy. Full house this morning. Deeds in the house. Lauren. All right. Let's go ahead and walk the hands forward and we'll come into a plank position. So starting to find our power a little bit more here. Feel free to lower the knees or full plank position. Wrists under the shoulders and the heart reaching forward. Nice long spine here. Find your breath. Almost like we're pushing the floor away from the heart to engage that upper back. Lifting up through the back of the heart, nice and strong. Hold, hold, hold. Find your breath. We want to hold our breath here. And then let's flow with the breath. So take an inhale in your plank. And as you exhale, we'll lift the hips up and back into down dog. So inhale and exhale. Take it back. Moving with the breath. Inhale, forward to plank. Heart forward, nice long spine. Hug the belly in as you lift the hips up and back, down dog. A few more times with the breath, forward to plank. And you can almost find a rippling of the spine, lifting up and back. If you'd like, forward to plank. Up and back. One more time. Forward to plank. Take an inhale. And exhale. Let's lower all the way to the belly. Tops of the feet release, hug elbows in, cobra, chest lifts off the floor as much as you'd like, and then lower down, up and back, down dog. Couple breaths. Woo, it's a hot one today. It's very humid here. It's usually not humid. I'm gonna close the door, maybe turn on the fan. One more breath. Must be a storm rolling in. All right, from down dog, let's go ahead and take the right leg up. Inhale, exhale. Step the foot forward between the hands. We'll rise up into crescent lunge, arms overhead or cactus arms. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Take an inhale and an exhale. We can always lower this back knee down. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Take the hands down, step back, down dog, couple breaths. Next inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward, set up our lunge, back knee down or lifted. Come on up, we'll take a few breaths here. Belly in, square the hips, maybe lift the gaze if we want a little bit more of an opening in the chest, back bend. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, release the hands, step back, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower to the belly or chaturanga. So hovering in our chaturanga, elbows in, everyone. And then into cobra or up dog. As your heart lifts, the shoulders come down. And back, down dog. Couple breaths. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Walk, step, or jump the feet to meet the hands. Halfway lift there at the top of the mat. You can bring your hands to the shins. And then exhale, forward fold. We can bend the knees a lot, roll up, or reverse swan dive. So straight legs, flat back, arms out and up. Just come on up to standing. And we'll release the arms. Take a moment in mountain pose. Palms forward. Maybe feet come a little closer together. The heart lifts. Find our grounding as well as our length in the spine. Maybe close the eyes, connect with your breath here. All right, we'll open the eyes and go ahead and find your weights, and we'll bring our weights into, if you'd like, that's definitely optional. Definitely optional to have these weights. We're coming into some lunging. I'm gonna ditch my mat for a second. So, focusing on this right leg here. Stepping forward, we'll show you with the legs and then we'll add the arms. So stepping forward, nice and easy here. We don't want to like jam our joints here. So nice and easy, step forward and then out to the side, side lunge. And we will add the arms here just 1 second. And then step back into our lunge there, and then forward. So stepping forward into lunge, We can front raise, palms down, front raise here. And then out to the side, lateral raise, side lunge. And then step it back, bicep curl. All right, so step it forward. Front raise, actually let the palms face each other here in this one. It'll be a little bit easier for the shoulders. So step into that lunge. Then lateral raise as we side lunge. And then step it back, bicep curl. All right, we got it. Here we go, step it out, front, side, that left leg straight, bicep curl back. Couple more rounds. Front, woo, side, beautiful, back. With control, with balance, here we go, front, side, and back. Step it together one more time through, front, side, and back. Step it back, hold it here, down and up, or just hold your lunge. Bicep down and up, here we go, 5. Or hold, maybe release the back knee down, 4, woo, 3, 2, and a 1. Lunge, weights in front of the heart, take an inhale. Exhale, release the weights down, plant the hands, step back into plank, inhale there. Exhale, vinyasa through, lower to the belly or hover. Or skip the vinyasa, we'll meet in down dog. Up dog or cobra, heart opens. Down dog or child's pose. Rest, few breaths. Woo, that got the heart going. Take a moment, you can always take a sip of water anytime you need it. Of course, you all know that. All right, let's inhale in down dog. Exhale, knees forward. Walk, step, or jump the feet to meet the hands, halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up to standing. If it feels okay for the back, grab the weights or come up to standing and then grab the weights. Whatever feels best. We'll come on up and begin the other side, lunge it out. So grab those weights. Left foot forward, same with the arms. We want to go ahead and take the arms into it. So left foot forward as we lift those arms forward and then side lunge, side, step it back, bicep curl. We can change up the bicep curl, maybe a hammer curl. You want to switch it up. So front, side, step it back, lunge. Here we go, front, side. Nice, step it back, curl. Woo, couple more times through. Control the movement. Control the transition. We don't need to rush, we have plenty of time. Woo, one more time through. Take it front. Nice team, side. And back, hold there. Find your lunge, down and up, bicep curl, or hold and just curl. We have 5. Down and up, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Lunge, weights in front of the heart, take an inhale. Exhale, release the weights, plant the hands, step back, inhale, plank. Exhale, back to down dog or lower to the belly or hover. Up dog or cobra, chest lifts. Down dog, press back or child's pose. Breathe. Get a sip of water, whatever you need here. Few deep breaths. Our heart's going pretty good though, it might be challenging. Maybe slow down the breath a little. It's more realistic. All right. From down dog. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Full exhale. Gaze forward. Walk, step, or jump the feet to meet the hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up to standing. Roll up or flat back. And release. All right. Let's grab the weights once again. Let's come into tree. We did this in core and caboose this morning, so if you're with me, we're going to do this again. So ground down into the left foot. Right foot comes to the inside of the ankle, calf, or thigh. So above or below the knee. Standing leg, super strong. What happens a lot is this left hip goes out to the left. We want to hug left hip in, back to center to keep it strong. All right, what did I want to do here? Let's do serve our tray of drinks. Palms up, elbows in. We extend forward and in with our balance. Now, if we want to challenge our balance, maybe lift the gaze up, start to lift the gaze up to the ceiling as we extend forward and pull it in. We could just do this one at a time here as well. Ooh, beautiful, nice. We've got 5, 4, 3,
Can I do without the weights?
2, and 1.
Can I do without the weights?
What's up, Sarah?
Can I do without the weights when I do my
With or
balance?
without the weights, yep, we're good. With or without.
It's hard to do both in the same time.
I know, you can do it without for sure.
Okay.
Okay. All right, release that side, shake out the standing leg. Woo. All right, we'll take it over to the other side. So right foot ground down, left foot to the inside, ankle, calf, or inner thigh, but avoid the knee, above or below the knee. Now we'll take it into the tricep, so tricep overhead or maybe just one weight. Trying to show you full body here. So with your balance, extend back or reach back and extend up. Back and extend. Keep hugging elbows in to center. And control the weight down and up. While we're balancing, while we're breathing, we're amazing doing all these things. Beautiful, nice. Yep, extend and curl. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake out that standing leg. All right, I want to do one more standing. So with the weights, let's come into figure 4. Right ankle crosses above the left knee. Sink back into imaginary chair, or you may bring your hand on a chair or the wall here. With the weights, we're going to take these weights in again. And we'll do chicken wings here. I did this again in core and caboose. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Or we could just hold this position, maybe even reach the fingertips towards the floor to a block, or use your weights and get deeper into the outer hip. So that's your option there. Or we're working those arms. 5 more. 4. Sit back into our imaginary chair. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Other side. Just going back and forth here. Left ankle crosses. Now overhead press. Find your cactus arms. Extend. And lower. Extend. And lower. Sit back into our imaginary chair. Sink those hips back. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, sink those hips back, and 1. Release. Weights in front of the heart. Take that out. Shake it out. All right, let's move on. With the weights, palms face each other. Let's extend up. Lift the gaze. Lift up. And then through heart center, bend the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Ditch the weights. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, vinyasa through, or just the cat-cow here. Could work great. And we'll come into down dog. All right, let's do a little side plank. So come forward into full plank, and we'll set up for side plank on the right. So right hand to the center of the mat. I almost said board. We're not on our paddle boards today. So toes, heels, ankles touch. Roll to the outside of the right foot. Maybe lower this right knee down. Perfect position. So no matter where you are, if you want a little more, lift the top leg. Maybe lift the gaze up with the top hand. And I'm going to give you an option to come into wild thing. So this top leg, we step the foot back and we turn our body more towards the ceiling or the sky. And then take this left arm up and reach it back. Lift the hips. Wild thing. Coming into it a little different than usual from down dog, three-legged dog. Lift those hips, inhale. And release. Come back to center. Plank position or tabletop position, pause. It's a lot on that bottom shoulder. And then when you're ready, left hand to the center. Side plank, other side. Toes, heels, ankles touch. Roll open. Or lower the bottom knee down. And then everybody maybe lift the top leg. Maybe lift the gaze. Or we're taking it in even further into our wild thing, stepping the back leg behind, bent knee, so that right knee is bent as we turn our body up. Right arm comes up and over, lift those hips. Maybe take the gaze back. And you might need to adjust your hand, shoulder to be more comfortable. One more breath, lift those hips. Inhale. And exhale, everyone release back to our full plank. Take an inhale there. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Woo. We'll go ahead and lower to the knees here. Sitting on the heels, so tuck the toes under or not. We're gonna get a little stretch here, arm stretch. Eagle arms, so extend the arms out. Right arm underneath left. Hands can come to the shoulders, or wrapping the arms around, bringing the palms together eventually, or maybe never. Mine are always like half and half, off of each other. And then once you've found that position, lift the fingers up and the elbows in line with the shoulders. And you might kind of start to work the arms up and down a little bit. Maybe find a sweet spot we can breathe into. Maybe take the head side to side. We're opening up the back of the heart in between the shoulder blades, all around the shoulder blades. One more full breath. And unravel those arms, extend out. Feel free to give the feet a little pat, a little shake, a little love. And we'll take it to the other side. I know that can be intense, but so good for our feet to get this stretch. And if you want more with the toes tucked under, work the heels closer together, the heels, ankles pressing into each other. We'll get a deeper stretch that way. All right, other side. Eagle arms extend out, left arm underneath. Hands to the shoulders or wrap those arms around. And then elbows in line with the shoulders. Fingers pointing up. Breathe. Maybe some movement, moving up and down. Maybe the head side to side, finding a stretch there.
Beautiful. One more full breath. And let's unravel those arms. Shake them out. Untuck the toes. Give those feet a little pat. And then let's straighten out those legs after sitting on them. We'll extend the legs out. Actually, let's just extend the left leg out and bring the right foot in to the inside of the thigh, making like a tree shape with our legs. And then we'll fold over the extended leg. So a little bit of a rotation, a little turn to the left, and then we'll fold over this extended leg. Hands on either side of the knee, the calf, the ankle, maybe reaching for the foot, or taking a strap around the ball of the foot here. Or a belt could work really well. We're sitting up tall and then folding forward. So keep that length in the spine. We could also bring some kind of support underneath the bent knee, a cushion or a block there, if that's causing us concern or keeping us from stretching or being present. Couple more breaths on this side. And on your next inhale, we'll come on up and switch it out. Right leg extends, left foot in. Support where you need. You could sit up on a blanket here too. Rotate to the right, sit up tall, and then fold forward. However you like. And breathe, really connect with the breath here. You can utilize the breath by releasing with each exhale. And cleansing, taking in that fresh oxygen each inhale. And then release each exhale. A couple more of those breaths. And on your next inhale, go ahead and come on up. I know we could be there probably longer. And we'll straighten both legs out. And let's make our way to our back. Once you're there, hug the knees into the chest. Ooh, and it is time. If you want some more yoga, feel free to log back in a few minutes for peace and power. Otherwise, we're going to close out here with this class. So hug those knees into the chest, rock a bit side to side. You can take a happy baby here. Knees come wide, hugging the knees into towards the shoulders. And that could be just where we're at today, or reaching the soles of the feet up, grabbing behind the thighs, the calves, or the feet, and working the lower back to the floor there. Couple breaths. And release. Hug knees into the chest. One final hug. Take an inhale as you squeeze those legs in. And exhale. Extend legs out. Coming into our Shavasana. Find a relaxation. Palms up. The limbs are extended. Arms, legs. Wiggle, scoot. Make this a comfortable position any way that you'd like. Maybe cover the eyes with something. Take a breath in, full breath in. Full exhale out. And rest. Rest here as long as you can. I'm going to log off. Feel free to join back in here in a few minutes. Namaste. Thanks for joining. We'll see you all soon.